$7 million a week in expenses. For a billionaire with all the money in the world and his team of interns that were gifted fake clearances from the White House. They weren't vetted. They were gifted to them because people kept saying they don't have clearance. So the White House said, here you go. We're just going to make some up. Okay. $7 million a week is what we are paying for them to go and lock our government out of the systems and add the stuff they're adding and change the things they're changing. We are paying $7 million a week in expenses for that. That's almost $1 million per person that we are paying. What could they possibly be doing that costs $1 million a week? You don't have to answer that question because nothing they're doing is worth $1 million each per week, $7 million total. Nothing they're doing is worth that. They are stealing from us, literally, with the full permission of the crown. $1 million per person per week for these people to go and lock the government out of their systems, for them to edit the payment codes, for them to delete census data, for them to make it so one private citizen at home on his toilet can thumb through trillions of dollars and billions of the information of millions of Americans. Okay. And you know, Congress is, they're introducing legislation that's going to limit them from what they're allowed to share because these people care about rules. Like I said, it's cute that Congress is trying to do a little something and continue adding the pressure. Yes, but physical removal. We have to carry them out of there. We have to carry them out of there. Okay. They're throwing our money away, literally, just because they can. They're doing it. They're trolling us. They are wasting our money. They're doing shit that they know is unconstitutional because they already told you they don't care about the Constitution. And some of y'all are still like wrapping your mind around that part. You're like, oh, I don't understand. They're trying to do things that go against the Constitution. There's a Confederate flag on the government websites, y'all. And they removed the Constitution from it because it needs revisions. They said they don't find the Constitution to be constitutional. They said they are going to use taxpayer funds to pay for an anti-steeple people task force to punish people who aren't coddling one particular dangerous group. The ones that got them there. They want to spend our money to pay them to oppress us, to force us into their indoctrination. Are we getting it yet? So like I keep saying, don't freak out because this is an illegitimate criminal regime, okay? We don't take orders from Phil. I don't care what he writes. I don't care. They don't have the numbers to back it up. They don't have the numbers to back it up. That's why they haven't declared the thing yet, okay? It's dangling in the air as something we're all afraid of. And what did I say on my subscriber poll today? We can't be afraid of the unknown. They are taking advantage of the fact that we are scared of the unknown. Well, not we, but some of y'all are too worried about the unknown and you can't fathom breaking from the status quo. And so you're paralyzed by that. You got to let that go because while you're sitting here stunned at what you're seeing, they're pushing through with full force and they're doing it so that you think there's nothing you can do. They're going with lightning speed so that you're scared and worried. Look, they signed an order saying they want to come after people like me, influencers that don't like them. I'm still here. You know why? Because they need compliance for it to work. They want me to be afraid. I'm going to go, okay, guys, I'm going to shut up now because I'm scared. No. Okay. Everyone has to say no because the folks we pay to say no aren't doing it. At least not doing it enough, not loud enough, not fast enough. And this is moving with lightning speed. Our window to kickback is shrinking. So if you are tired of them literally just throwing away our tax dollars and lying, did you see? Panama called them out. Rubio came back and said, oh, U.S. can use the canal without fees. And Panama said, that's a lie. We didn't say that. Okay. Just like their trade war that lasted a day, where they got a deal made, where Canada and Mexico said, yeah, we'll keep doing the stuff we were already doing that we agreed to with the last administration that you apparently didn't know about because none of you read. Okay, it's smoke and mirrors and flashbang, and it's meant for their people who have goldfish attention spans, okay? And this little thing of the anti-steeple people bias task force, okay, that is, again, to bolster their core, because without the blind following of those people, they have nothing. Those are the only numbers they have would be the failing steeple people groups. And like I said in the podcast and on the episodes earlier today, if their faith was so great they wouldn't have to force people, people would want it. People don't want it because it sucks. And because it's gaslighting now. It's not about being a good person. It's about protecting the worst people. This is why they wanted a criminal in charge. They are criminal clubs. I talked about this on the podcast, who have an industry for diddling. That's how bad they are. And now they have us paying our money to protect them. We have to remove them. We have to remove them. That's it.